There's a certain kind of person who doesn't fear being alone. In fact, they crave it. While others feel restless in silence, they feel most themselves in it. If that sounds like you, this video might explain something about yourself that you've never had the words for. Because choosing solitude isn't a flaw, and it isn't loneliness. It's a language your mind has been speaking all along. So let's talk about the psychology of people who prefer to be alone. People who prefer solitude are often misunderstood. From the outside, they can look distant, reserved, hard to read. Others assume they're shy or sad, or that something must be wrong. But that's rarely the truth. These are people who simply feel drained by too much noise, too much small talk, too many hours of performing for a room. Being around others isn't painful for them, it's just costly. And solitude is where they finally stop paying the price. For them, being alone isn't empty, it's full. It's where their thoughts finally have room to stretch out. It's where they can hear themselves think without the constant pull of other people's expectations. They don't retreat because they hate the world. They retreat because they need to return to themselves. And once you understand that, their solitude stops looking like a wall and starts looking like a door. So where does this come from? For some, it's simply how they're wired. Research on introversion suggests that some nervous systems are more sensitive to stimulation. What feels energizing to one person can feel overwhelming to another. So they learn, early on, to protect their energy by stepping back. But for others, the preference for solitude is something they learned. Maybe they grew up in a home where being alone was the only place that felt safe. Maybe they were let down enough times that their own company started to feel more reliable than anyone else's. When connection has come with disappointment, solitude becomes a kind of refuge. It asks nothing of you. It never abandons you. And slowly, quietly, it becomes the place you trust most. What most people don't see is how rich the inner world of a solitary person can be. They notice things others rush past. They think in layers. They feel deeply, even when they don't show it. Their quiet isn't emptiness. It's a mind that's always working, always wondering, always reaching for something more meaningful than surface-level noise. But there's a shadow side, too. Solitude can heal, but it can also hide. Sometimes the person who prefers to be alone is also the person who's afraid to be seen. It's easy to call it a preference when really it's protection. And the hard truth is this: the same walls that keep out the pain can also keep out the closeness we secretly long for. So if this is you, here's what matters. There's nothing wrong with loving your own company. Solitude can be one of the healthiest, most creative, most grounding parts of a life. The goal isn't to force yourself to be someone you're not. The goal is honesty. Ask yourself gently, is my solitude filling me up, or is it just keeping me safe? Because true solitude is a choice, not a hiding place. It's something you return from, not something you disappear into. You can love your quiet and still let a few people in. You can guard your energy and still be known. The healthiest version of solitude isn't a life without others. It's a life where you choose your own company and still leave the door open. If you saw yourself in this video, remember this. Your need for solitude isn't something to fix. It's something to understand. There is nothing lonely about a person who knows how to be alone. There's a quiet strength in it, a depth, a peace that most people spend their whole lives chasing. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with me. If it resonated, leave a comment and share your own experience. And if you'd like more videos like this, you're welcome to subscribe and stay a while. Take care of yourself. You're doing better than you think.